The attack begins before fear has time to form. A sudden thunder of footsteps tears through the African savanna. Dry grass bends violently as something massive charges forward. A group of Homo habilis freezes in shock, eyes wide, bodies tense. They are not hunters today. They are vulnerable, and danger has already chosen them. A giant ostrich ancestor bursts from the grass, far larger, faster, and more aggressive than any bird known today. Its legs strike the earth like drums of war. Dust explodes into the air. Panic spreads instantly. One adult grabs a child and pulls it close. Another raises a crude stone tool, knowing it offers little defense. The ostrich screams a sharp, piercing sound that echoes across the open land. This is not an animal fleeing. This is an animal defending territory. The group scatters. They run, bare feet pound the hard soil. Heavy breathing fills the air. The ostrich charges again, zigzagging with terrifying speed. Its beak snaps violently, powerful enough to crush bone. One Homo habilis stumbles, another drags him up just in time. Survival is instinct now. No plan, no mercy. Just movement. The ostrich slashes forward, kicking with brutal force. A leg connects with a human torso. A body flies sideways into the grass. Unmoving, the group screams low. Raw sounds of terror and warning. But the savanna is not finished with them. From the distant grass, a deeper danger watches. A lion ancestor larger than modern lions, heavier, slower, but immensely powerful, has been observing the chaos. Predators do not rush. They wait. And now, opportunity has arrived. The ostrich suddenly stops. Its head tilts, its body stiffens. It senses something else. A low growl rolls across the land. The lion ancestor emerges from the tall grass. Muscles ripple beneath tawny skin. Eyes lock onto the humans, not the bird. T1s. T-humans. The Homo habilis group is trapped between two nightmares. Run toward the ostrich and face crushing kicks. Run toward the lion and face death. They huddle instinctively. The child whimpers. This is how extinction begins. One adult steps forward not to fight, but to distract. He raises his arms, shouts, throws stones. The lion watches calmly, calculating. The ostrich panics. Charges again, confused by the noise. Chaos erupts. Dust blinds everyone. Screams overlap. The ostrich kicks wildly. The lion lunges. In seconds, the savanna becomes a killing ground. A lion paw slams into the earth, inches from a human's head. Jaws snap shut, missing flesh by a breath. The human rolls away, heart racing. Survival by luck alone. Another Homo habilis drags the injured one behind a fallen acacia branch. Blood stains the grass. The smell of it intensifies the danger. The lion roars. The ostrich screams again and bolts straight through the humans, scattering them further. This is no longer a single encounter. This is a chain reaction of death. The group flees toward a shallow riverbed. Water offers visibility. Open land means speed. The lion follows. The ostrich circles back, enraged, territorial. Every step is a gamble. One adult drops a stone tool, his only weapon. He does not stop to retrieve it. Survival comes first. The child cries loudly now, too loudly. The lion accelerates. Muscles surge. Distance closes. Human falls. Hands claw. The dirt. The lion leaps, and at the last moment, a stone strikes its skull. Not enough to kill, enough to surprise. The lion stumbles, snarling. The group gains seconds. Seconds are everything. They reach the riverbed. Water splashes his feet hit mud. The injured adult collapses. Blood mixes with water. Panic returns. The ostrich charges again from behind, blocking retreat. The lion circles the water's edge, cautious but relentless. The humans form a tight cluster. Protect the child. Protect the wounded. Protect the future. This is where Homo habilis changes, not by strength, not by speed, but by cooperation. One adult stands tall, waving branches. Another hurls stones rhythmically, targeting eyes and face. Others scream together louder. Unified, terrifying. The ostrich hesitates. The lion stops. Confusion flickers in predator minds. This prey does not behave like prey. The standoff lasts moments, but moments rewrite. The ostrich finally retreats. Sensing danger, it does not understand. The lion remains longer, eyes burning, memorizing. Then it to withdraw slowly, never turning its back. The savanna falls silent again. The humans collapse. Breathing ragged, bodies shaking, blood dripping. The child survives. The wounded adult lives for now. They have escaped the deadliest encounter of their lives. But survival has a cost, and the savanna remembers. Night does not fall suddenly. It creeps in. The sun sinks low, painting the savanna in deep orange and red. Long shadows stretch across the grass like reaching claws. The Homo habilis group moves slowly now, bodies exhausted, minds still racing from the chaos of the day. Every muscle aches. Every breath burns. They know the truth. Night belongs to predators. The injured adult struggles to walk. Blood has dried along his side, dark and cracked. Two others support him, arms locked tightly around his body. The child is silent now, pressed against the mother's chest, sensing fear even without understanding it. No one looks back, but something is watching. As darkness thickens, sounds multiply. Insects buzz louder. Grass rustles without warning. Distant calls echo across the plains low, haunting, unfamiliar. Every noise could mean death. The group reaches a cluster of rocks near a dry stream. It is not shelter. It is only slightly better than open ground. But they cannot keep moving. The injured adult collapses again. Breath shallow, eyes unfocused. They form a tight circle. Boat is close, bags pressed together. This is how early humans survived the nights. Far away, a shape moves. The lion ancestor has not left. Its massive form glides through the tall grass, nearly invisible. Golden eyes reflect faint starlight. It remembers the humans. It remembers the blood. It remembers weakness. Predators do not forget. A sudden scream cuts through the dark. The giant ostrich. Ancestor returns, not charging. Circling. Its long neck rises above the grass. Head tilting, eyes sharp and alert. It moves closer, step by step, testing distance. The humans freeze. No stones are thrown, no sounds made. Fear is quiet now. The ostrich lets out a deep, rumbling call. A territorial warning. The humans have crossed into a place that does not belong to them. And the lion listens. The child stirs. A soft whimper escapes. The mother freezes in terror, pressing the child tighter, rocking slowly, desperately trying to silence the sound. One cry could end everything. The ostrich reacts instantly. It charges, dust explodes as its massive legs strike the ground. The humans scatter in panic. Stones fly wildly. One strikes the ostrich's chest. Another misses completely. The bird kicks violently, its clawed feet tearing into the earth. A kick slams into a rock, inches from a human's head, cracking stone. Then a roar, deep, thunderous, final. The lion ancestor lunges from the darkness. Chaos returns. The ostrich shrieks and veers away, startled by the sudden threat. The lion ignores the bird. Its eyes are locked on the humans, on the injured, on the child. On the child. The humans scream together, all primal sounds meant to confuse, to intimidate. The lion recoils, snarling, but it does not retreat. The group pulls together instinctively, forming a wall of bodies around the child and the injured adult. Sticks are raised, stones clutched tightly. Hands shake, but no one runs. This is a decision. Stand together, or die alone. The lion circles slowly. Muscles ripple beneath its skin. Its tail flicks with irritation. It tests distance, steps closer, then back again. It is calculating, waiting for fear to break formation. The ostrich remains nearby, pacing, screaming occasionally, adding chaos to the night. Two apex threats. One fragile group, the savannah, holds its breath. The injured adult cries out in pain. That is the mistake. The lion charges, everything happens at once. Woman screams, stones rain down. One adult leaps forward, waving arms, making himself appear larger. Another slams a stone into the lion's shoulder. It barely slows the beast. The lion swipes, claws tear through flesh. A human is thrown aside, bleeding heavily, unmoving. The child screams. Something changes. Fear turns into fury. The remaining adults surge forward together, not in panic, but purpose. They strike the lion's face, eyes, nose. Stones smash against bone. A stick jabs deep into the mouth. The lion roars in pain, stumbles, retreats a step, then another. The humans do not chase. They do not celebrate. They collapse around the child and the fallen adult. One is dead, another barely breathing. Blood pools into the dirt. The night grows colder. The ostrich retreats at last, confused by the violence, fading into the darkness. The lion withdraws to but not far. Its eyes remain visible from the grass, waiting, learning. Hours pass in terror. No one sleeps. Every sound jolts the group awake. The injured adult breathes shallowly. The child is exhausted, clinging weakly to warmth. The humans remain together until dawn, because separation means death. Slowly, the sky begins to lighten. Gray replaces black. Shapes become visible again. The lion finally disappears. For now, morning reveals the cost. One human lies still, eyes empty. Another is wounded badly. The group is smaller, but alive. The child survives. This night will not be forgotten. It will change how they move, how they defend, how they protect. The young evolution does not happen quietly. Sometimes it is written in blood. They survive the night, but the lion is still hunting. In the next chapter, sacrifice and strategy will decide who lives and who does not. The sun rises, but safety does not. Morning light exposes the savannah, yet danger still breathes in the tall grass. The Homo habilis group stands silent around the fallen body of their companion. No rituals, no words, only understanding. Someone did not survive, and someone almost didn't. The child clings weakly to the mother. The injured adult barely stands. Blood, dust, and fear still stay in every face. They know one thing now. If they stay here, they will all die. The group begins to move. Slow, careful, listening to every sound. Each step is calculated. They avoid open ground. They follow rocks. They scan the horizon constantly, but the lion ancestor is already ahead of them, watching, waiting. The predator has learned. It no longer rushes blindly. It tracks movement patterns. It studies weakness. The injured adult limps, slightly slower than the rest. Predators don't attack strength. They attack opportunity. Suddenly, birds scatter. The grass parts. The lion appears again, closer than expected. Too close. Panic spreads instantly. The group tightens formation, but the injured adult stumbles and falls hard. A sharp cry escapes his mouth before anyone can stop it. That sound seals his fate. The lion charges. Time slows. The mother pulls the child back. Others scream. Stones rise, but they know stones will not be enough this time. The lion leaps. One adult does something unexpected. He steps forward. Alone, he raises his arms, screams louder than the rest. and runs directly toward the lion. Stones fly from behind him, but he does not turn back. This is not instinct, tis his choice. The lion hesitates just for a moment. That moment is everything. The group grabs the injured adult and the child, dragging them away. Toward a rocky ridge, the screaming man keeps running, waving, throwing stones, drawing the predator's focus. The lion follows him. Behind the rocks, the group hides. They hear it. The roar. The scream. Then, silence. No one moves. No one breathes. They understand what just happened. One life. Traded for many. Minutes pass, then longer. Finally, the group dares to look. The lion stands over the fallen human. Blood stains its jaws. It drags the body away into the grass. The sacrifice worked. The group does not celebrate. They sit in silence. The child survives. The injured adult survives. The group survives, but something inside them has changed forever. From this day forward, they understand something new. Survival is not only about strength. It is about unity, protection, sacrifice. They begin to adapt. They move together. They choose safer paths. They defend the weakest first. They learn to distract predators. They learn to plan. This is no longer just survival. This is the beginning of humanity. Millions of years later, this moment still echoes. Every time humans protect their children, every time they stand together against danger, every time one risks everything for the group, because humanity did not begin with fire, or tools, or language. It began when one human chose others over himself. If you believe this sacrifice shaped who we are today, hit like. If you want more untold prehistoric battles, subscribe and comment below. Would you have made the same choice?